Welcome to a mystical island haven, famous for its spiritual culture, breathtaking landscapes, and world-class hospitality. A magical place that offers the most luxurious stays, exclusive adventures, and the ultimate in relaxation for the discerning traveller. Ever ready with warm smiles and open arms, this is your grand escape to Bali, Indonesia. Bali, a tropical paradise in Southeast Asia, a prized getaway destination that promises unforgettable adventures for its guests. And for those seeking to travel in style, Bali holds an endless host of delights. Nusa Dua Bali is graced with breathtaking natural beauty. Located on the southern part of the island, it was designed to be a haven for first-class leisure seekers. Here, you'll find St. Regis Bali Resort, an icon and epicenter of luxury travel. The St. Regis estate boasts over 100 suites and villas, nestled in private gardens and tucked away behind an exclusive beachfront. This is one retreat that has everything you need for a luxury stay and a restful vacation. Showcasing a fine blend of traditional Balinese style and contemporary luxuries, the St. Regis is perfectly balanced in its design. It's five-star travel that reminds you of the beauty of where you are. Delivering excellence in luxury travel is what St. Regis aspires to, and it's a vision that is led from the top.
I'm Lucia Liu, the hotel manager of St. Regis Bali. If talking about the St. Regis, we're talking about the luxury travel. In today's golden age of luxury travel, St. Regis cater new generation of high-powered multinational luxury travelers. All the St. Regis hotel and resort are individually designed to capture the distinctive personality of each destination. So here at St. Regis Bali, we have the finest address with white sand beach. It's very exclusive. In St. Regis Bali, actually, we're the only suite and villa resort. We have 81 suites and 41 villas, and plus one and very unique student residence, 2-floor at the beachfront.
The suites aren't just a place to spend the night. They're a sanctuary, a retreat where you can finally exhale to rest, rejuvenate, and recharge from worldly worries. Spacious and well-equipped for the various preferences of privileged guests, the suites feature the finest work in interior design. High ceilings, smooth wooden floors, classically designed shutters, and of course, fine furnishings. Each of the suites has its own private balcony where you can gracefully lounge, open to the view, unencumbered by external distractions. The tropical living experience gets even better along the shoreline. You'll love the beachfront residence with its unobstructed view of the ocean, which stretches out to the horizon. Be lulled to slumber and wake up to the sound of ocean waves returning to shore. The 2-story residence is open and airy, with a grand foyer, a private entrance adorned in hand-painted tiles, and the sound of flowing water. It all comes together to give you the ultimate in island living. For another level of extravagance altogether, head to the top floor of the St. Regis, where you'll find uncompromising luxury. The Grand Astor Suite is a masterpiece in design and the crowning jewel of the resort. Modern and sophisticated, yet classic and stunning. From the palatial rooms, you'll be treated with an expansive view of the St. Regis sparkling white beach, lush sprawling garden, as well as the resort's blue lagoons. On the inside, the suite is a world unto itself. Grandiose and exquisite, this is the St. Regis's definition of living large. The luxury and opulence will take you out of this world. A world-class tropical oasis blessed by the most magnificent of sceneries. Just when you think it can't get better than that, a dedicated St. Regis butler stands ready to cater to your every whim. Have breakfast prepared and served to you in your comfort and at your own convenience.
I'm Carlos Constanzo. I'm the Chief Butler of St. Regis Bali Resort. The main objective for the guest is to make sure that we welcome them individually from the very beginning all the way through the stay, so we never leave them alone. Our duties is to make sure they are always relying on somebody to assist them with their unpacking, bookings, the travel plans, introducing them to the island and so forth. So basically becoming a personal assistant to anybody who comes through the property. We at St. Regis Bali, or St. Regis in general, we are very proud of the fact that we are duplicating the existence of the butler of 1904. The butler presence is certainly a major differentiator against all other properties that do not have or provide this service.
The culinary options available at the resort are acclaimed throughout Asia. With sumptuous Balinese, Asian and Western menus, even the most discerning of palates will be satisfied.
My name is Agung Ardiawan. I'm the Culinary Director of St. Regis Bali. Di St. Regis Bali itu kita punya beberapa outlet. Kita punya namanya Boneka Restoran. Di sana bagian daripada signature restoran kita. Setiap hari kita buka malam hari, kita namanya Restoran Dulang, itu spesial authentic Indonesian restoran. Terus kita lari ke Kayu Putih, ini bagian daripada specialty restoran, beachfront restoran. Ini adalah bagian dari fine dining di St. Regis Bali. Konsep daripada makanan yang kita presentasikan di St. Regis Bali di masing-masing venue adalah konsep klasik modern presentation. Kita punya signature dish di St. Regis Bali namanya liver lobster omelette. Kita bikin omelette tersebut dari liver lobster dan juga pakai lobster meat-nya langsung dan juga pakai lobster base.
From an elegant diner to a suave beachfront bar, the resort has dining venues and events to suit every occasion. If you're in the mood for a sensuous beachfront setting, head to the Vista Bar, where you can lounge back and sip on an icy cold mocktail. It's a tropical vacation at its best. For a more wholesome refreshment, try the celebrated St. Regis Classic Afternoon Tea at the King Cole Bar. Every afternoon, the King Cole Bar hosts high tea, an exquisite assortment of hot and cold delicacies and homemade sweets. A practice that originated from the founder of the St. Regis brand. Scones and pastries are the highlight, with the addition of Valrhona chocolate, homemade praline and ice cream from the award-winning St. Regis pastry team. With so many dining options, choosing what to eat can be quite the gastronomical challenge. For a dining experience unlike anything you've ever had before, head to Boneka Restaurant, where an impressive selection of sumptuous treats awaits you. The international buffet and a la carte menu are open from early in the morning to late at night. With all this 5-star comfort and pure indulgence, you might be feeling the need to keep the calories at bay. A visit to the resort's fitness centre will make sure your regular routine doesn't fall behind. Prefer to take a relaxing swim? The resort's meandering saltwater lagoon is a divine dip. Nestled under the shade of the luscious tropical trees, the refreshing water of the lagoon will clear your mind. And to help you unwind, there's no better way to banish any remaining tension than to have a rejuvenating traditional Balinese massage at the Ramad Spa. Let every pore in your body absorb the warm, calm, healing oils, and let your senses be cleansed by the therapeutic aroma. The spa is a great place to let your worries slip away and to let your body get the pampering it so richly deserves. Nighttime is the right time to let your hair down and to soak up the chilled tunes at the King Cole Bar. Here you can experience the cool Big Apple vibe of the original bar. Slow dance to a relaxed jazz beat or sit back and catch some tunes with the bar's signature refreshment. Whatever you do, this is the place you want to be to end your night on a high note. From seductive sweets to tranquil treats, there's no better way to begin your perfect getaway than in Nusa Dua, Bali. Coming up, follow Grand Escapes to venture west to the heart of Bali's nightlife and high life for a journey that indulges the senses. After visiting the famed St. Regis in Nusa Dua, it's now time to enjoy some lavish entertainment further west. Grand Escapes takes you dining and shopping in the upmarket Seminyak district. Seminyak, Bali, home to the crème de la crème of high-end restaurants with the majority of the world's cuisine on offer. Grand Escapes takes you to the mecca of all things tasty and tantalizing, from a jam-packed taco joint to fine dining restaurants with waiting lists that can stretch months in advance. One such culinary masterpiece is Matisse Restaurant Lounge and Gallery. Meet owner and restaurateur Nicolas Tourneville, who is on a mission to provide the most exquisite culinary theatre, innovative flavours and flawless service in the most elegant of settings.
Matisse was born in our head in 2008. We decided to create our restaurant, include not only food, but also art, gallery, and different places where people can relax and enjoy. So to give a full satisfaction to our guests. My type of food is very classic, French. I love foie gras. I love chocolate. So you will be able to find those two products in many of my dishes.
The Matisse signature is French Mediterranean cuisine, prepared with carefully sourced organic produce. You can't help but feel the exquisite detail and thought put into the making of every dish. A true masterpiece of taste and texture.
Our signature dish in Matisse is a legendary fancied hot foie gras with the morello cherry and raspberry reduction. That's very famous. We imported the foie gras from France, and then we use a local apple. For the seafood in Matisse, we try to get sustainable fishing method, like fishing local traditional fishing. We can have a good relationship actually with the local fisherman community.
Coupling the superb cuisine are panoramic views of the surrounding gardens and water features. Matisse creates a mesmerising experience where each taste takes you further into heaven. The Matisse experience doesn't end there. There's more to delight your senses at the restaurant's gallery and boutique. Stunning photographic prints, artworks, exclusive handcrafted jewelleries and more. Collected from across the Asian continent, these are truly some of the finest traditional Balinese and contemporary works on display. Guests will marvel at the beauty, and the more astute collectors will be faced with irresistible temptation.
We basically decided to have a concept around Southeast Asian art, and we decided to mix tribal art from Indonesia, and we basically buy from Thailand, Myanmar, China, Mongolia, Tibet, Java, India. The Most expensive piece we have costs $65,000. It's a painting. It's a unique piece from very famous Chinese artists called the Luo Brothers. We have a collection of very old safety boxes. They're from the end of the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century, when the Dutch people were still living in Indonesia. So we decided, because we liked it, to start a collection. So we've got all safe from Paris, and as well a lot from Java.
We decided to do a gallery because I think also that it's a good combination while you're having dinner and to have some arts or furniture next to you. It creates a cozy atmosphere, a warm atmosphere. And couples can go inside and do a little shopping, waiting beside dishes or after the dinner or before dinner. So they really can remember a nice experience about Métis.
A visit to Métis offers a rare opportunity where exceptional luxury and fine dining combine to create an extraordinary evening.
For the food, we're focusing on the Mediterranean food. In Bali, it's not a lot of restaurant with that concept in here. In Métis, we try to use almost all organic product, from the vegetable, lettuce, even for the chicken and egg, we use the organic product.
We get the fish from Lombok. We get some vegetable and fruit from some farm in the middle of Bali where they don't use any chemical. So we try to stay as healthy as we can.
Casual dinner or a formal event, your comfort and satisfaction are at front of mind for the Métis team.
When we first opened Métis, it was only the restaurant. But then little by little, we create a lounge, we create a private dining room, we create also a wine cellar where people can sit and enjoy a degustation menu. And recently was the jardin, the new garden, which many people love it.
At night, Métis comes alive in a warm, embracing and vibrant atmosphere where your every care peels away and the music and dance bring you to life. A night that you won't forget as each standout experience layers onto the next and the evening slowly morphs into an everlasting memory. It's time to bid farewell to the lavish dining and shopping in Seminyak. Let's now head further west to the Bali Equestrian Centre in Canggu for a ride with a difference. After an enchanting evening in Seminyak, we awaken fresh and ready for a full day of exclusive fun and adventure. We head north to Barara Beach for a grand experience straight out of a Hollywood romance. Bali always reveals multiple surprises to its guests, and this next adventure proves that the island has more than just sea, sand and sublime culinary offerings. Embark on a scenic tour with the best horses and ponies on the island from the Bali Equestrian Centre.
BEC is the only riding school in Bali and the only riding school in Indonesia that has internationally qualified instructors.
The impressive facility is truly world-class and home to elite riding. From the edge of the outdoor arena, you can watch on as BEC instructors perform graceful dressage and execute skillful show jumps.
As you come down the main entrance, you will see the 42 stables for the horses. We do pride ourselves on having 35 plus horses, and we also try to fit the horses to the client. At Beck we have several arenas. We have the indoor arena, children's arena and the outdoor arena. We also have the playground and pool facilities which surround the Beck Cafe. Additional, we have the Beck Gallery, which hosts many riding items and equipment, and also gifts and books for the children. Beck offers facilities not only for riders but for families. We encourage families to come, use the restaurant, use the playground, use the swimming pool, while some members are either taking lessons or enjoying the village or beach tour.
The Equestrian Centre has impressive activities for you to explore. Wander through the stables and marvel up close to the exotic Andalusian and Lusitanian horse breeds. Rarely seen in Asia, it's a rare chance to witness their beauty. Learn everything about them from some of the best instructors in the business. From the stables to saddles, take private or group lessons and learn to ride like the royals in days of yore. If you're keen to advance your skills, a one-on-one lesson is the best way to take yourself to the next level. BEC is the best place to learn everything you ever wanted about horsemanship, especially when it comes to developing the trust and gentle bond between rider and horse.
So we've got a variety of horses here. We've got the Spanish horses, so we've got the Andalusians and the Lusitanas. We've got some Dutch horses, some Dutch warm bloods. We've got some Australian horses, and again we've got some Australian thoroughbreds and Australian warm bloods. And we've also got a lot of Indonesian horses as well. So we've got a good range of horses. We can facilitate anything, and because of the instructors and the broad range of horses we've got, we can teach advanced dressage, we can teach advanced jumping, and like we said before, we adapt it to each individual person.
Of course, children will have their share of fun as well. Bring the kids to the Tiny Tots Club, where they'll have a bunch of cool activities to try, all while learning the finer points of stewardship. When you finish riding for the day, there's no need to rush or pack your bags. The broader amenities have much on offer, with refreshments and shopping. At the Equestrian Gallery and Shop, you'll find designer pieces from the owner's private collection and antique saddles from the early 1900s. You can browse through fine selections of jodhpurs, boots, helmets, gloves, and other essential riding items. The sumptuous estate is also perfect for private functions or parties. You can book the restaurant, pool and playground area for events that suit the venue. You certainly won't run out of exclusive activities and facilities here. The Bali Equestrian Centre prides itself on being one of Southeast Asia's premier equestrian centres. Experience for yourself the majesty of horse travel. BEC is a first-class horseback riding adventure and a unique way to spend a day. For an intimate exploration of your surroundings, the village and beach riding tour is a must-see, must-try experience. Ride through the beautiful landscape and traditional villages up close and personal. Your experienced guide will lead you across a verdant landscape and through authentic Balinese villages as you slowly work your way off-road and towards the coast. Beach tours are certainly one of the highlights at BEC. Imagine strolling along a quiet shoreline as the sun kisses the horizon. The feeling of being on this ride is nothing short of majestic. If you're with your sweetheart, it's the perfect way to show someone how much you care. From lavish accommodation and luxurious Nusa Dua, a world-class dining experience in lively Seminyak, and an exclusive scenic horseback ride, our coverage of the Island of Gods has barely scratched the surface and has been nothing short of a grand escape.